Is your dad around or no?
My dad is not always around.
Okay.
But she will take care very well. She always too.
She handled it, huh?
She handled very well.
Strong woman, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Is that where your toughness comes from?
For sure.
For sure. I mean, that's to come up from Brazil, from there, small town in that area, and make it all the way to UFC champ. That's a incredibly tough, mentally focused climb, right?
Yeah. Well, when I grew up, like I always wanna come to USA. I don't know why. Like I was a little Mandinha, and every time like one day I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna go visit USA. I'm gonna live there. I always think that. And one day I grew up, like the life helped me. I think I say so much, and then I think the word, the energy helped me, brought me here.
What would people say when you would tell them that?
It's like, this is very good, you know?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Because like the small city in Brazil is very small. Like
yeah.
it's small where I come from. I'm the only one who is successful in the city.
The only what?
The only one is like be able to get the dream come true. Like as like UFC, yeah. As you know, like a famous person.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in the city.
What's the name of the city you were from?
Pojuca.
Pojuca.
Uh-huh.
And do you, why'd you start fighting?
You know, this is one thing kind of in my blood.
Yeah.
My uncle was a Vale Tudo fighter. At the time, like, I have that kind of fight set up in the streets in Brazil, and then they show up, they want to fight, they fight, and then, you know. And my mom was with him the whole time, helping him in this kind of fighters in the
yeah.
street. And when I started like doing jiu-jitsu, and then since that moment I have stopped, I started like training kickboxing, all those things, and then soon I did my debut in MMA. Then since that moment I
How
never
old
stopped.
were you when you?
19 years old.
19 years old. So people see you, they got to know you as a grown woman and as a champion, as a powerful person, but you think that it's hard for people to realize how long the struggle was to get there and how big the dream was and the work and the toughness that went into that?
Yeah, it's for sure. I know. This is the thing sometimes that I don't get it from the friends. Like when I start like becoming like the top 10, top 5, like I don't have a lot of followers, you know? Nobody follow me, nobody care about me. And then soon I become a champion, they think they know everything about me, and then talk about the things they didn't even know about me. And like just the kind of things I don't get about the friends, you know? And sometimes I get confused.
How disappointed were you the negativity you received after July?
Honestly, like when you know about, you really worry about it, but I didn't even know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't even hear anything. I didn't even saw anything, because after everything happened, I got back and then I focused and feel better. You know, go to the doctor, get better in training. This is always the only thing that I think about. I don't like to be in social media a lot, and I have my things. Sometimes my girlfriend, sometimes my sister go there and post things. Sometimes I go, but I'm not that fan of social media. And then I don't see anything. That's why I can't tell you anything, because nothing affect me, because I didn't even see.
So it strikes me as very short-sighted or unfair when I look at and see a kid who grew up single-parent household, a small town in Brazil, makes it all the way. You got to be so tough mentally and physically to get there. And then all of a sudden people are saying, oh, she's not tough. That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah, it's weird, like, because this whole time, like almost 10 years in my career.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna like no fight, because mentally,
right.
I don't think it doesn't make any sense, you know? And if I don't always 100%, I don't feel well, I'm gonna tell you I don't feel well. But I don't know, like, I don't get it, those things.
What do most kids you grew up with in that town, what do they end up doing with their life?
Honestly, like, sometimes I feel bad listen things from there, and then most the kids that I grew up die already, and in drugs. Couple of them, like, be able to do some things, but most of them already died. That's very sad.
Drug trade?
Yeah, drugs, things like that. I'm very upset for that, you know?
Was your area like a favela, or was it?
No, it
wasn't that
a favela was small, like a country, small city.
Yeah.
How old were you when you saw your uncle fight in the Valley 2-0? Or did you see him fight?
I didn't even see him fight, but I saw pictures. You know, my mom showed me. And we'll be able to talk about me and my uncle, but he was old at the time already. And then...
Did that scare you to see that, or obviously not?
No, I think it was cool.
Why didn't you go down the path that other people did that didn't make it out? Why did you choose this path?
Honestly, like my mom, like always was honest with me, you know. She always tell me the good and the bad things about the world and life, you know. And I chose the good things, you know. I chose the follow the good way, and then to be a good person.
Did she have one lesson or one saying that she would always say to you, or do you remember anything in particular she would say?
Yeah.
Every mom does.
Right? Yeah, every mom does. The first thing, like every time you go out, never drink anything somebody give it to you.
Yeah.
She always tell me, if you don't have it, don't drink it. Stay without drinking. If you don't have money, don't accept anything from nobody. And if you have it, go buy yours.
Yeah.
And I never drink anything, not even my friend next to me.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of things that I always remember my mom. Every time that I go out, party, things like that, she always tell me that, tell my sister, things like that.
What's your mom's name?
H.E.A.T.
How do you spell it?
E-V-E-T-E.
And same last name, Nunes?
Nunes.
Yeah.
That's, my mom always was like that, very honest. Because she was like this kind of like farmer, like tough woman.
Yeah.
She always like was very, very honest with her. If you do that, it's gonna be bad for you.
Yeah.
You know? And she always like explained things like that, how she grew up and things, and we follow, you know, to be a good person. And that's why brought me here.
Yeah. Good for you.
Amanda.
Sorry, go ahead.
What do you think about your second fight now against Valentina?
I think it's gonna be awesome. You know, I can't wait to like step in that cage and then get it this done. You know, like she stopped talking and everybody stopped talking. When I get it that win and then walk away with my belt, it's gonna be everything's done.
She doesn't believe you that you have a sinusitis problem.
What are you gonna do? I can say anything, you know.
Is there extra pressure on this fight, being the stuff that went on in the media with Danis, what he said after in July? Is there more pressure now?
No, I think he had to say something. You know, a lot of people waiting for him to say things, and the way that the UFC doctor tell him is the way he's you know, putting things together, and that's fine.
I mean, Dana, when you couldn't fight in your last bout with her, him saying that the doctors approved for you to fight, that you could have if you wanted to.
Yes, my girlfriend Nina Isaroff, I don't remember very well, but UFC doctor cleaned her up with a flu, with a stomach problem, and a liver infection. UFC doctor cleaned her up to fight. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
And how well trained are you for this though? Because it's the back-to-back camps. I know when you did media in Edmonton a few weeks ago, you said you hadn't even really started fully training yet. So how are you feeling at this point? Do you feel properly prepared for this?
Yeah, definitely. In Edmonton, I still like go through like the medicine. I still like couple more days on the medicine, everything, and my specialist is with me now, and then everything that I need, he's gonna help me to get it there 100%. And yeah, I'm 100% for sure.
Does it make it easier, the fact that you've already prepared for her twice? You just have to worry about, you know, coming in your best shape. You already have the game plan down, all those things.
For sure, I fight her already. You know, I kind of we know what her style. We know the things we have to get better, the things the holes she have in her game, and we working that.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Was there any concern of having another camp so close to the last one, is getting your body to peak twice so soon?
You know, you have time to adjust everything. You know, when I come back from the last, it's good. No problem.
Camera is going crazy here. All right.
When I come back for the last fight, doesn't happen. I have my time to like rest and then get better and go to the doctor, things like that, and then start again. You have that time. You can feel your body, and I have great coaches behind me. They know how to stop a fight and then start one next camp, and then we'll fight.
I imagine you're anxious to get back in there. It's been 8 months since we saw you last. Your last 2 fights were performance of the night, both of them against Ronda and Misha. What can we expect in this fight?
Yeah, for sure. This is gonna be another good win for sure. I'm ready to knock her out. I'm ready to submit her. I'm ready to finish this fight. I will.
Do you have a prediction, or do you think it'll be stand up, or do you think you'll get a submission?
I'm ready for whatever happens.